Hello everyone, welcome back for more Let's Play Broken Sword Shadow of the Templars Director's Cut. Joining me is Yorkshire Raven.
Go behold, good sir.
George, karma is, well, getting you back, I think. But we do have two things left around here that we can look at. Now that you're completely trapped in here, I mean, what else are you going to spend your time doing?
I couldn't take the inscription with me. All I could do was stare at it and try to memorize it. In occidenta sita est, in ora mundi. Okay, that would have to do.
I mean, you do have grease paint that you could use to write something down with.
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't be the cleanest picture, but you do have grease paint. You even have a chain that could serve as a writing implement if you really wanted to try, and you do have the back of that photograph to write on.
He comes down, he's trying to assassinate, he goes, da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, suddenly he starts spouting words like necktie.
And next thing you know, he's dealing with an evil double of himself.
Yep.
I couldn't think of anything to do with the statue, apart from scaring small children with it.
Sounds
A
pretty good to
stone
me.
head bearing 3 bearded faces. It was a strange image, but a powerful one, redolent with antiquity and ancient mysteries.
Huh.
Mouth's opening. It must be Ultar. My God, if he comes in, we'll both be trapped. Ultar! Don't come in! It's a trap! Stay where you are! You!
That ain't Altar.
Hello, Mr. Stobart. We meet in the most unusual places. Please, do not make any sudden moves. I have no desire to maim you.
Did you say maim?
I did. Dead men tell no tales, as you say. And I want to hear everything that you have to tell me.
And what if I don't want to talk?
Then I shall, most regrettably, have to kill you. Rest assured, however, that I am an excellent shot you would not suffer.
Oh, that's good. Believe me, I'm really assured.
It is rather dark in here. I think we should conduct our business outside.
Why should I make myself an easier target?
If I fire at you, Mr. Stobart, I shall hit you even in here. But, unfortunately, my marksmanship will suffer. It could be the difference between hitting you in the leg or the groin.
Boy, it sure is hot in here.
No sudden moves, Mr. Stobart.
I feel sorry for the voice actor.
Now then, where shall we start?
How about being bosom buddies and you putting that gun away?
Klausner, do you know where he is?
I mean, yeah, we kind of do. It doesn't matter what we actually respond to him, I don't think.
Yep, he's dead. Just around the corner of the cave. You want to look?
I'll take your word for it. How did he die?
Starvation or dehydration by the look of it.
He was caught in this trap you were shouting about. Yes, I suspected as much. The Templars were not ones to give away their secrets lightly. Was he carrying anything of importance?
No, nothing.
So, why is this location important? What did the Templars hide here if not an artifact?
Well, there is something, I guess, but you can't move it.
Yes? What is it?
It's a treasure map. X marks the spot.
Come now, do you expect me to believe that?
Yeah, okay. You caught me. But round the corner, there is something in Latin up on the wall.
Latin? Do you remember it, Mr. Stobart?
In accidenta sita est, in ora mundi.
Ah, the words of Caesar. Yes, that makes sense.
Well, I know that roughly it means to the west, to the edge of the world. But what the heck is that about?
It tells me where the sword of Baphomet lies. Mr. Stobart, I am sure that you are just what you appear to be. A gifted amateur.
Thanks, I think.
But I can no longer tolerate your interference. There is far more at stake than you realize.
So what are you gonna do?
I regret that we must end this here and now. Your only choice now is whether you die like a man or like a dog.
Okay, you're the boss. I'll take my medicine.
You are an honorable man, Mr. Stobart. A rare breed. I should like to shake your hand.
Yeah,
Oh, God damn it.
well, what the heck?
It finally comes into play.
It finally comes into play.
Sir, you should have grabbed for the gun.
Yeah, you should have grabbed the gun.
Luckily, the canopy on Ultar's truck broke my fall.
Thank goodness for that.
The worst part of the experience was Ultar's driving.
What about the lens? Is it still in one piece?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's good to see you again, George.
Really? Well, I have to say, I'd have enjoyed Syria a lot more if you'd been there.
I wouldn't have been much help. Anyway, you did just fine on your own.
It would have been... It wouldn't have gotten stuck in that cave.
Yeah.
Just how long have you known Labano?
Andre? We met at college. He helped me out when I was a fresher. Showed me around, that sort of thing.
You never told me that before. I thought he was just a working acquaintance.
So he is. I rarely see him these days. You know, he hasn't changed much. A little lesser at the front, perhaps. I'd forgotten how much fun he could be.
Well, anyway.
Have you any idea what this lens might be used for?
As a magnifying glass, obviously.
That is not a good idea. This is the tool I used to get...
I think we've seen all these before.
Yes, you should.
Yeah.
Hey, Nico, shake hands with me.
No chance, Buster.
That... I brought you a present from Syria.
Hey, toilet
Oh,
change.
George, you shouldn't have bothered. What is it?
This.
A necklace. It's rather heavy.
Ethnic craftsmanship at its most rustic.
Oh, of course, I love it.
You do?
It will always remind me of you.
And we just gave her the chain.
That
The
is
chain
not
does.
a good idea. Do you want this photograph back?
No, you keep it. I can always make another print.
Okay.
I'd better get back to the quest.
Let's see. That's the... That's... Kind of wonder if I'm missing something. Nope, here we go. We're off to Spain. That was an odd cut. For a second there, I thought that was bees.
The bees, man. Not the bees!
I'm no student of architecture, but the little building looked old. I wondered if it was some sort of summer house.
Anything else we can look at around here? We can leave if we want to. But we just got here. Why are you walking? It didn't register that click in the right spot.
There was a crotchety old guy watering the lawn. If this garden was all his own work, he was more capable than he looked.
Before I talk to him...
The main part of the house was old, but nowhere near as old as the gatehouse section.
And I see where his water's coming from.
The hose ran from some sort of utility room all the way to the lawn. Hi, is this the De Vasconcellos house?
Who wants to know?
I could tell the old coot was going to be trouble. My name's George Stobart. I was wondering whether...
The house is not open to the public.
This is the De Vasconcellos house.
And what business is that of yours, senor?
Look, all I want is to speak to the head of the household.
There is no household. Only the Countess and myself.
Huh.
Tell me about the Countess de Vasconcellos.
She doesn't receive guests. That's all you need to know.
You don't even know what I have to talk to her about.
She hasn't won the lottery, has she?
No, she hasn't won the lottery.
A more cunning man might have claimed that she had.
Oh yeah? They might have, might they?
And that more cunning man would have been kicked off the premises. The Countess doesn't do the lottery.
What do you know about the Templars?
Who wants to know?
Are you angling for a bribe or something?
You have nothing that I want, senor, except the pleasure of your absence.
The guy was obviously protecting the Countess against the whole world. But why? Do you recognize this man?
No.
Have you got any use for a fistful of plaster?
No.
Look at this tissue.
It's a tissue with some greasy muck on it.
Yes, that's right. Would you like to shake hands?
I do not think so, senor.
The fact that we still have the joy buzzer.
I have a similar tool for opening culverts on the estate.
That may tell you we might have a use for it later.
Have you ever seen a lens like this before?
No, senor. Never.
This lab pass mean anything to you?
Nothing.
What do you make of this?
So that's it. You're a salesman.
If I was hawking medical supplies, I can think of better places to hawk them. I'll be going for now.
Adios, senor.
Well, I'm sure he's going to be too busy watering his crops, watering his lawn and his trees and everything else.
Hey, you.
Yeah? What is it?
You would not like it if people just wandered into your home, would you?
Well, no, I guess not.
Then show a little consideration.
Okay. Sorry.
Or he's going to stop us. One of the two. Well, let's see if we can do anything with his water to make him realize he needs to go pay attention to something else, shall we?
I didn't like the idea of carrying 30 yards of hose around me, so I left it alone.
So, we have a hose. We need to make stop working. We don't exactly have a knife. Not that I think we'd want to use a knife, even if we did have it. But we do have a blood pressure gauge. And for those of you that do not know what a blood pressure gauge does, it clamps down. Which,
all this time.
yeah, all this time we've held this blood pressure gauge just so we can put it on the hose. And watch as it shuts him down.
My hose has stopped.
Yeah?
See, my hose never stops.
Well, I'm sorry to hear it. It's always sad when an old tradition comes to an end.
Did you have anything to do with it?
Well, I'm shocked. I'm mortified. How could you think such a thing?
Very easily, senor. Very easily. I'm going to find out why my hose has
same way as
stopped.
me.
And that means going into the house. You are not, absolutely not, to go in the house. If you do go in the house, I will set the dogs on you.
I like this guy. Do-do-do.
I love suits of armor. Who doesn't?
People have to clean them.
The armor was about my size. I had a mental vision of putting it on and clanking off to see the Countess, with the gardener hanging hopelessly on the outside trying to stop me. Apart from being stupid and unworkable, it was a great plan.
At least he realized the stupid and unworkable part.
Hey, you on the stairs.
Oops. I know this doesn't look good, but
Look, senor, all I want is a quiet life. A life without mad, house-breaking foreigners in it. Understand?
Look, I just wanted to, use the bathroom.
Leave now, please.
Okay, I'm going.
Well, going up the stairs is a bad idea. Let's see, where else? What else can we can talk to him, and I'm pretty sure that would be a great idea.
Oh, totally.
We can go in, we can try to go in here.
Oh, he has dogs, actually.
He does actually have dogs.
Hey, you. I know you are there, American. All right, you dogs. I'm coming.
And as soon as I get control back...
Suddenly this guy appears in the smalls as the master of the war ostriches.
Madre Dios, who are you?
My name's George Stobart. I'm sorry to burst in like this.
You must leave at once. You're not wanted here.
Please, if you'd just listen a minute.
Very well. State your business, Senor Stobart.
We have a tissue to show you.
There's been a series of murders, part of some conspiracy. Anyway, the trail led me here.
Here? There is nothing for the outside world here.
Over 600 years ago there was.
What do you mean?
This whole thing ties in somehow with the Knights Templar.
The Knights Templar are dust.
They had a secret that was so important, they went to a lot of trouble to hide it.
I do not see what this has to do with my family.
Your family had a strong connection with the Templars, right? I believe that they have planted some clues here.
Why should I believe a complete stranger who barges into my home?
Just let me have a look around. If I find nothing...
You'll be spending the night at the police station. Very well. Please, sit down.
I mean, she's not in the wrong here. She's very much in the right to haul this schmuck off to the police station for breaking into her house. You know what? I think I will cut the video here because we've got quite a bit of things that are just about to kick off here. And I don't want to try to extend this video just because of conversation. So when we come back, we will talk with the Countess and actually have a couple of puzzles to solve. So until then, take care, everyone.